Okay, so the second stretch we're going to focus on is a really nice hamstring and glute stretch. So we're going to lie down. Turn myself to a bit of an angle so you can see me. So as you lie down, we're going to cross the right knee, thigh over the left. So not shins, but leg, thigh, knee over the left, as if you were sitting in your chair. Okay, and we're going to take a deep breath in and use that exhale just to lift the head a little bit off the floor. And as you do that, you're going to bring the legs in towards you, and then just holding opposite shins with the hands. If you've got longer arms, you might want to reach further down and hold the outer edges of the feet. Okay, and give yourself a breath in, and as you exhale, slowly draw the legs down towards you. Okay, now let the lower back soften. So there's going to be a very slight gap there, a little natural arch. I can just about slide my hand under. I'm not trying to kind of press my back down. You're going to let the lower back naturally just soften, but really press the hips down. So as you draw the legs in towards you, let the lower back soften and really draw down through the hips and down through the pelvis. Okay, and try to melt the shoulders a little bit there so we're not kind of really fighting with the neck and the shoulders. And we'll just stay there for a few breaths. You get this really good stretch here. And obviously, you know, backing off if you need to soften it. So there's going to be a different degree that you're going to feel happy to go to. Obviously, the tighter, the more intense. Just mindful that we're not kind of hovering. So sometimes you might see people kind of the hips hovering in the air. So I'm not looking for this kind of hovering. The hips are down, sacrum down, the tailbone is pretty much down as well. Got a little softness in the back. And legs crossed. Okay, take a moment there, take a breath in. And exhale. Well done, and we'll release the legs, just soften them and pop them down. Okay, we can move on to that second side. Now we know where we're going. So let's cross the left leg over the right. Find a neutral lower back, neutral pelvis. Take a breath in. Exhale as you draw up. Holding the legs. So left hand's going to go to the right shin, right hand to left. Soften the shoulders, breath in through nose. Then exhale as you draw down with the head, the neck, shoulders and the knees. You could keep the head lifting, it might be a little bit to maintain. It could also start to kind of create this build-up of tension. So ideally, bring that head down, let the head relax and breathe. So again, we've got this little lightness in the back, but the lower point of the back and the hips across the pelvis, that sacrum is drawing down. And we just breathe. Just got to breathe. And try to relax the face. Muscles in the jaw as well. So mindful there of tension creeping in. You'd be surprised what can kind of start to build up in the body. And really breathe. And those long exhales really do help to start to find that release. If we're fighting the sensation of fighting the body with breath, we're actually just going to add to the tension that's already there. We're trying to kind of break down that tension. So find a real soft breath. Take a few breaths in through nose and out through nose. And then starting to come out gently, release your grip, undo the legs, and just set those feet down for a moment. Just be still with that for a few moments. And just let those legs either draw down completely or knees can bend.